Hello, and thank you all for clicking into the Department of Anthropology's 2020 graduation recording. I'm E.J. Sobo, Chair of the Department, and on behalf of all of us, I want to say how happy we are to be able to come together with you to honor our graduates. Graduation is, as any anthropology student knows, a rite of passage. And at the end of this transitional life event, students normally are told by someone like me to turn their tassels. So before we get started, I want every graduate to make sure that you have some kind of tassel stand-in to turn, something that holds meaning to you related to school that you can hold in your right hand for now. Go ahead and press pause if you need to go get something. Okay, now put your symbolic tassel on your right side, please. And when you're done with this video, I want you to bring it over to the left side of your head to signify this pivotal transition. Before you get to that point, however, we have a lot to do. And yes, I'm going to mention the elephant in the room, the pandemic that's led to this screen-mediated graduation. No, it's not ideal. And what's happened is horrendous. But I need to point out that COVID-19's emergence gives us a chance to rethink the system that we humans have created. As Arundhati Roy observes, historically, pandemics have forced humans to break with the past and imagine their world anew. This one is no different. It's a portal, a gateway between one world and the next. We can choose to walk through it, dragging our prejudices, our greed, our dead rivers and smoky skies behind us. Or we can walk through ready to imagine another world and ready to fight for it. The notion of stepping from one world to the next has special resonance for anthropologists, and even more so at graduation time. Did you know that the word graduation and the word degree both have roots in the Latin word for step? Not only should this step be noted and celebrated by those who have earned the right to take it and by those who are close to them, it should also be made toward the light. And you have been given a clear mandate in this regard by the present global situation. As someone now trained in anthropology, you more than anyone are equipped with the tools we need to move society forward. As anthropologists, you know that the best way to fully grasp problems, and therefore to answer them, is to view them through a systems lens, taking account of context. You've learned to look at the big picture and to ask comprehensive questions without losing sight of significant small details. Not only today's problems, but also today's careers require flexibility, ingenuity, and the ability to understand the systems in which we are immersed and enmeshed. Anthropology gives you a big advantage in that regard. It's distressing, I know, that we can't do a live graduation ceremony with you today, but your achievements are no less important to us for that. Dr. Isaac Ula, our undergraduate advisor, is going to call each of your names today. Master's thesis students will be hooded virtually by their chairs, and at the end of this presentation, in which Dr. Ariane Mays and Sam Kabari have put together for you, I invite you to turn your tassels, transferring them from right to left, a performative act by which you will graduate. Before all this can happen, it's my great pleasure to introduce this year's outstanding graduating senior. Every year, the faculty elects an outstanding graduating senior. And this decision is made not only based on grades, but on overall contribution to our department's community. This year, we elected Molly Scheid. Congratulations, Molly. In our tradition, the outstanding graduating senior in turn selects their most influential faculty member, and Ms. Scheid has selected Savannah Schwerman. Congratulations, Ms. Schwerman. To have made an impact like that on a student's life is surely a blessing. And vice versa, I know. As Savannah Schwerman wrote to me, students like Molly are the reason I teach. Her passion for more deeply understanding complex contemporary social and environmental problems is strikingly apparent, and it is driven by her desire to help solve them. Molly, you embody the class of 2020's capacity and will to better the world. We salute you, along with your class and with our graduating Master of Arts students. We have another award to confer thanks to the generous support of a very important group, the Friends of Anthropology. We deeply appreciate the Friends' support. One of the privileges of SDSU anthropology graduates is to become a member of the Friends of Anthropology. So if you see an email this summer from the Friends, be sure to open it up. Okay, with that, I'd like to step out of the frame so that the rest of the ceremony can move forward. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, my name is Fred Conway, and I'm speaking for the Friends of Anthropology, a group of alumni and others who support the Department of Anthropology and its students. We extend our heartiest congratulations to all the graduates this year, both seniors and master's students who are receiving their hoods. We have always supported graduation through a reception and gifts for the graduating seniors. This year, unfortunately, we can't have the reception, but graduating seniors are invited to pick up their gifts at the Anthropology Department office once it reopens. Spencer Lee Rogers was one of the most influential members of the anthropology faculty through much of the 20th century. To honor him, the Friends give an award, the Spencer Lee Rogers Alumni Award, to an exceptional graduating senior. Students are nominated for this award by faculty. The students are invited to submit an essay about their time in anthropology at SDSU to the Friends of Anthropology. A panel of friends, 2 from San Diego and 3 from around the country, read the essays this year and selected the winning senior.
Hello, this is Dr. Philip Greenfeld, Professor Emeritus of Anthropology at San Diego State University. I want to congratulate all of the anthropology graduates in the class of 2020 and wish to announce that Catherine Asola has been awarded the Spencer Rogers Prize for this year. Congratulations, Catherine. I also want to remind you that all of the 2020 graduates are eligible to pick up a Friends of Anthropology commemorative mug from the department office when the department reopens. Again, thank you very much for all of your hard work over this last few years, and congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the conferment of the degree of Master of Arts in Anthropology. Gracias por venir con nosotros como celebramos la conferir de grado de Maestría en Artes de Antropología. The Master of Arts in Anthropology is a comprehensive program that requires determination, perseverance, and passion for a research topic. Candidates must develop a research agenda that includes the mastery of scholarly literature on their topic. They must develop methodologies to obtain sufficient data and employ a set of theoretical paradigms to interpret that data, all of which comes together in their thesis. I turn the mic over to Dr. Arion Mays.
Thank you. The Department of Anthropology and I, Arion Mays, are proud to confer the degree of Master of Arts on Roberto Carlos Vega. The title of his thesis, A Histological Analysis of a Late Formative Period Population from Cerro de la Cruz in the Lower Rio Verde Valley of Oaxaca, Mexico. His additional committee members are Dr. Ramona Perez, Department of Anthropology, and Dr. Barbara Bailey, Department of Mathematics and Statistics. Congratulations. Ramona?
Thank you. The Department of Anthropology and I, Ramona Perez, are proud to confer the degree of Master of Arts to Angel Frances Bucci. The title of her thesis, The Female Experience in Perpetual Flux, How Collegiate Runners Negotiate and Construct Health, Success, Identity, and Passion for Sport. Her additional committee members included Dr. David Camper from the Department of Anthropology and American Indian Studies, and Dr. Susan Califf, Department of Women's Studies. Congratulations, Angel. Dr. Mays?
Congratulations to you both, Angel and Carlos. We commend you on your success in this unprecedented time. We are really sorry we cannot be there in person to hood you, but accept our virtual hug, and we know we'll be able to do it soon. Congratulations. Job well done.
We are so very proud of you, and we look forward to your continued success. To you and your family. I can't find the stop record. Oh, there it is.
As the undergraduate advisor in the major of anthropology, it is my distinct pleasure to announce the names of the 2020 graduates in anthropology. Normally, I'd ask you to hold your applause to the end, but considering the circumstances, I say this year when you hear the name of your graduate, give them a big cheer. And without further ado, here are your 2020 anthropology graduates. Elaine M. Aguayo, Haley Alexander, Jacqueline Alexis Bidoy, Bianca Belmonte, Matthew Paul Brackman, Cody Draco Brown, Kevin Christian Brown, Karime Castro, Nuri Hart Chun, Marilyn Elena Click, Douglas Clay Cooper, Megan Louise Corcoran, Antonio Jaime Cortez, Jillian Kate Dean, Delana Noreen Delgado, Sophia Julie Dominguez, Allison Marie Doyle, Bill Ella Ebwin, Emma Farr, Lauren Krista Fogelberg, Jennifer Woodruff Fusco, Abhijit Garcha, Alessandra Granillo Espinoza, Michelle Arias Guitard, Christina J. Helton, Veronica M. Hughes, Catherine Amy Isola, Milan Jade Joinson Shikerka, Ariana Kapoor, Rebecca Ruth Kennedy, Jenna Nicole Lencioni, Kellen Lovell, Alex Jesse Martinez, Anna McKinney, Sonia Mendoza, Alazar Samere Mesfun, Isabella Angelica Montalvo, Melanie Barbara Moore, Graciela Estefania Morales Osorio, Terry Lynn Milan, Clarissa Arlene Ochoa, Anna Elizabeth Partida, Daniel Lauren Peel, Justin Weeks Plowden, Desiree Alondra Reyes Ponce, Angeles Vianney Rivero Landa, Alexis Nicole Rogers, Melissa Ann Rueg, Robert D. Sanchez, Molly Madeline Skeed, Siam Saifi, Hannah Lynn Screntney, Emma Callis Summers, Cassandra Elizabeth Rose Silva, Angelique Thompson, Jill L. Van Wormer, Jessica Wensoslow, Gretchen Nicole White, Ninoska Patricia Wilson, Heather Hughes, Marco Antonio Loza, Pedro Gomez, Arthur Gregory Session. Thank you all, and congratulations.